screen
No
region
problem.
up for chat here.
The opponent, chat. The opponent is random. It's got a good MMR. I'm not gonna be playing someone galaxy brained.
Okay, click start.
Okay, something happened. All right, play.
And then let me know when you're in a game.
I am in a game versus Johannes from Spain.
Oh, I can see. Okay. You should move a pawn.
Okay, I like to
Here
get
we go.
Cersei out early.
Game 1.
King's pawn opening. Okay. But what do you, as I'm making moves, tell me, what do you think about it?
I can't tell you because then it would be. I can tell you after you respond, I guess.
Okay.
But I think you should move a knight.
Okay. I like to call. Usually I move out the mountain or the hound right there. That's the mountain is on the left. Sicilian defense closed. Never seen that. Okay.
You should move a knight.
Okay. Can you like give me like some feedback, like or no? Okay.
That probably wouldn't have been the one that I would have thought of. I think you should move. I think you should move a knight.
Okay. Knight moved.
Okay, I think you should move knight.
Are you kidding? Okay. Just remember, like first grade vernacular. I'm just saying I'm gonna move a knight, but here I would move a pawn. That's just me though. But okay.
Yeah, no, I believe that. I love that move. I think that's a great move.
Okay.
He's only 387. We can get out of this. This is no problem.
Okay. Right now, how do you feel like 0 to 100? How do you like our chances right now?
Like 8 out of 100, but it's okay because there's big swings at this ELO of chess, right?
Yeah, we're the master of the big swing. Ooh.
Interesting. Okay, interesting. You're gonna hate what I'm about to tell you. No, you're not. Never mind. You should move a pawn here.
Okay. Okay. I didn't hear a.
I'm not supposed to tell you what to. I'm not supposed to tell you my thoughts.
Okay.
I can draw on my own board, but this is like, it's more interesting this way. Let's put it that way. It's more fun. So there's many things that I'm thinking of from Dan's perspective. One would be trying to get a little bit of this going on, and then of course you have the this and this.
Retreating their Cersei. You love to see it.
I think you should move your knight.
Okay. Got a couple options here. And based off Ryan Gary's aggression, we're going to go try and take their Cersei. Okay.
And then from this, I believe that his opponent will do this. You can't see my arrows, right?
No.
Thank God. Okay. I believe his opponent will do this, but if they don't, obviously we're going to do that. Otherwise, I really think that something. Okay, I see.
Oh, we gotta check in a good steal.
Daniel, I think you should move a pawn.
Oh, Brian.
You should move a pawn here.
Okay.
I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna give you 3.
That's my favorite move. It's you get the king and the castle and check in one. Oh, but then the queen would have taken it. I see. Okay.
You should move a queen.
Okay. Really, only one spot I can move it.
I'm gonna hit you with green light, yellow light, and red light after each move. That's as comfortable as I'm going to get. That was a big green light.
Okay. Hey, Johannes. 387 ELO. That's all right.
You're still in this. There's no sweat on this one.
And I don't think that chat's calling resin. It's after the fact. So it's not like if you were like, you know what I mean? I think post game light is not bad. Pre game light.
You should move a knight.
Oh, I had the twofer, but you know what this is? Oh, baby, the triplicity. We got check, we got castle, we got queenicity.
An absolutely verdant, positively verdant light. The greenest light you've ever seen.
You just made my favorite. I didn't know you could have your favorite move be better. My favorite move, it was just that, but without the queen.
You should move your knight.
Oh, that's a big swing right there.
Irish Spring right there. Chances of winning just went up to, like, I would say 75%.
All right, what do we think here? What do we think? Okay, so Queen's in jeopardy, but I'm gonna trust the coach.
You should move your queen.
Okay. Okay.
Green light.
What kind of? Okay. Okay.
I'll hit you with a green light for that one. You should move your queen. The greenest light that's ever shone.
Okay. Now all of a sudden the battlefield is open. We got the mountain out there getting a little pressure.
You should move your knight.
Okay. If we are I'm not a big retreat guy, but
I'll factor that into the.
Okay, that is factored in. So anywhere we put them, bad wood. So we are. I don't like retreating, but
it's a yellow light. Yellow green.
Ooh, a Spassky bishop block.
You should move a bishop.
Okay. I like to move. Okay. That wouldn't make sense to move that one, but sometimes you just got to get Varys out on the field. Let chaos be a ladder.
Say green light.
Feeling pretty good right now. I think this is going pretty well.
Feeling very nice. I feel like our number one enemy right now is the clock.
Okay. Well, that's.
You should move a bishop. Greenest.
That's for the take, and you don't give us free pawns. You kidding me? Nah, okay.
You should move a bishop.
Ready for some galaxy brain?
You know what? you got a little lead if you want to play around a little bit. Why not? Okay, yeah.
It's a 2-part galaxy brainer if you give me a little leeway.
I hear what you're saying. I really do. You should move your knights.
Really chaps me up here a little bit, but that's okay.
It should not chap you up. I'm not supposed to say that, but
I'm Larry Ballmer right now. That's how chapped I am. All right.
Should say yellow light on that one. But it's more green than anything else. You should move your knight. Great.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Flip the uprights. Thank you.
I'm very eager to see what happens in when we switch positions. You should move your knight.
Oh, that's my favorite. Oh, no matter what you choose, you're losing something, big fella. Oh, you hate to give up the castles, all the power, the straight line, just mowing people down.
I can't believe he fell for it 2 times in the same game.
This is another triple you've taken. This is still triplicity.
You should move your knight.
How's that feel? That yellow or green?
Oh,
there?
the greenest
Okay.
you could possibly muster.
Okay. So we have the mountain is at home right now. He's got his ham hawk and his what do they call those things? Not steins, but they're another name for a stein.
The mountain is at home. He has his ham hawk and his flagon. Is that what?
Yes, flagon of grog. He's chilling. Now he's chilling. All right.
Oh yes, I am here. You should move a bishop.
Okay. All of a sudden, Varys moves.
Gonna hit that with a red light. You should move your queen.
Okay.
Gonna give that one a yellow. You should move your bishop.
You're jamming me up here. Okay.
That's the green
good.
light.
That's
Green
good.
light.
You gotta trust the man in the iron chair, even though there was a juicy bishop.
You should move your queen. Greenest, the greenest light.
This is when you're playing hockey, right? You've been demoted to second line, but your coach says, you know what? Trust me. I'm waiting for the opportune minute. I'm sitting on the bench. I'm banging my stick against the white wall. Put me in, coach. All right. You got to trust the process.
Now this is a tricky one. You got there's a wide variety of possible moves here. You should move a rook, also known as a castle. It's moving your king, but I'm going to allow it.
Okay.
I didn't. That wasn't what I had.
You said castle, I thought you were saying to me like Morse code.
This is what I had in mind when I said this, but that's okay. You should move a rook.
Okay, we got a couple options here. Let's give them the sauce.
Greenest light ever made.
And if our synapses are firing correct, all of a sudden, I see the gates of Andor Land are slamming shut on Johannes very, very soon.
You should move your queen.
Cersei with the King's Guard behind her, unstoppable.
And I'll tell you, no matter what, you're going to be moving your queen again.
Okay. This is where the one misstep when you're playing the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die. Cersei can see the long game. It's the short game that gets a little bit Mankus here.
Really? This is the part you're not as comfortable with?
No.
All right. You should move your queen.
Keep the pressure on Robert Baratheon here. He wants to go hunting for boar.
You should move your queen.
Oh, baby. And it all becomes very clear.
Great game. There you go. Plus 169 ELO. Oh, my God.
I will say this: I will never play 10-minute chess because I am gonna be. I'm gonna be like a gold Nova in CS:GO when I'm normally like a bronze lefty.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Okay. Great job. Good to start out with the W. Now.
I do want to ask, can you
Yeah.
play when you go to play, can't you play unrated so we're not like basically destroying the lives of people whose ELO is down here?
If there is a way, please let me know. But you are the chess master. Chad is saying you can. Okay.
Okay, so get chat to guide you through that because
We should play against the live studio audience.
we could
Yeah.
if you can invite people or set it up on your end for
Yeah.
that, then sure. Okay, let me, and while you're getting that to get let me know
Now,
when you get set up in the next game. But first, I'm just gonna watch how the analysis changes over time in this one. They did not like this move. They thought you were very far down in the early game. Right
okay.
there, at one point they said you were basically down by a rook. You were down by the
Okay.
equivalent of a rook.
So I'm actually not watching your stream. You
Correct.
need to
Yeah.
go live. Okay, cool.
No, you don't
That
need
was
to see the
fun.
analysis though. Like it's
Okay.
just walking it through. They were
So
big
then
fans of this.
I go to home and then you
Chess.com
have to
slash live for sure.
yeah, and then I find you.
Not me. You don't need to see this analysis. No, let's not trade off.
Yeah.
Let's do like an hour at a time. Yeah.
Okay. I thought you don't want to change?
No. Dude, because this is a great warm up.
Well, I mean, just hear me out. If we change, it puts a little more like because we're gonna go 5-0 with you guiding me. If we
Okay.
change, it puts
Well,
a
we
little.
might not go 5-0 if we only fit in 4 games because we're trying to figure out the best way to
I,
run this.
I understand. I'm willing to roll the dice on that.
Okay, hold on. Check. So you have me on your friends list. What you're gonna do is
Yes.
you're gonna on chess.com slash live on the right side you're gonna click on the MSN Messenger icon that says friends on it. And then you're gonna type in my name and find it there. And when I start a game, I will let you know.
Okay.
But I do want to know from chat, how do I create unrated? Because like there's standard. But is there like standard unrated so I don't... It's an option in custom challenge. Oh, here you go. All right, Dan, I got a game against a member of the studio audience. You
Okay,
should
so
be able to see it now.
So I see your name. It says online now.
Yeah.
And then what do I do next?
You have to click spectate on me, I think.
Okay.
And let me know when you're in, because I do only have 40 seconds to make my first move.
Okay. Where's this? Is the spectate on your profile?
No, you're on chess.com slash live.
Yes.
I see you online there. And then the friends MSN Messenger icon. On the right side.
Okay. I think we're in.
Okay, what should I move?
All right. Okay, you are white with a Holy Boosh ELO.
I got 3 seconds, Dan.
Pawn.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, who we got? Yati Grillo from España. Let's go a little Knight-ticity.
Okay.
Would have been my choice. That's a yellow. I will like another Knight-ticity, please. It's green. I'll take another Knight-ticity. I'm aggressive. I like moving the forward stuff very quickly.
Okay. Guess we'll probably do like that then. It's good. It's gonna put them off balance for sure.
Okay. Now you're close to my favorite move, just inverted. So give me pawn. Give me pawn here.
Okay, a pawn move. I can't wait to see the analysis for this, by the way.
What is that bar on the left? It's like a timer thing.
I accidentally pre-moved. I'm sorry. I'm gonna lose the knight for nothing. Oh, they took their move back. That's so nice.
So I give you a call here, right?
Well, yeah, this will be your move now.
Okay. Give me pawnicity. Oh, that shows who's winning that bar. I've never.
Oh
seen
yeah,
that
you
before.
can click on evaluations off.
Oh, cool. I like that little pressure here. You give one to take one.
Also,
Ooh.
big ups to the opponent for not just taking my knight. Much appreciated.
All right, let's go. Pawnicity.
Pawnicity. So now we're engaged in a little bit of conflict because I think I know what you want me to do, and I do not want to do it. So
That's what you're the player. I'm the coach. I tell you, hey, dump it over the blue line. You can wrist it. You can slap shot it. You can just dribble it in. You have the wherewithal. I think that's the fun part. Wouldn't have been my move. That's more of an orange. All right, now we're getting all mashed up here north of the wall here. I see a traffic jam, and typically I like to bust that up a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know what I like to see here? I like to see a little night-ticity.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm trying to just give you the chalk lines to stay in. It's kind of my favorite move.
Yeah, no, I understand. Well, in that case, I think I would probably do
I just saw Varys is standing there blocking.
something like
Okay.
that, I guess.
Okay. I just saw Varys. I'm sorry.
No, this is what this is the fun of the episode, I think.
How was your week, Ryan?
Dude, it was good. I had a good time this week. Just pretty low key. How about you?
What have you been doing?
Stonks, you know how it goes.
Oh. Anything you want to share? Any tips?
So
Stock tips with Ryan?
remember last Tuesday I was making jokes about those like Canadian psilocybin mushroom stocks. Well, it turns out it was not a joke because they went up like 300%. But I'm kind of like I'm a coward, so I sold them when they were up like 100%. But you know who held on? Our good friend Michael A. L. Fox.
How does he know about it?
We got a little back channel.
Is it just you and him?
No, it's like me, him, and a bunch of friends from high school and university.
Thanks for giving me the ticker tape. Move a pawn and do some damage here. Thank you. Jeez. You give the insider trading to a guy. It's all right. I'm gonna start. You know what?
You could draw on the board if you wanted to.
How do I draw on the board?
You right click from the square that you want to go to, and then you could draw an arrow to wherever you want to.
Oh. Okay, so our turn here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a believer in pawn right here.
Okay, I understand. I can't even say I disagree.
So you had some fun flipping. Ooh, wouldn't have been my move. I'll give it a yellow though. In terms of so you had made some good riboflavin. What else has been going on this week?
I mean that's about it. Just baby stuff. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Waking up early at different times.
Someone in chat said that I don't know if you confirmed or maybe it was a bit, but there's a 90-day network.
Dude, the 90-day cinematic universe. Yeah, now that Discovery is coming out with its own proprietary network. They're expanding the 90-day universe, which is very exciting, I think, for everybody.
Oh. All right. Speaking of exciting, we gotta make some moves here. I would like to say pawnicity.
pawn. Okay. I would then have to suggest that the best move probably looks like this.
Sometimes you got to set the trap, and you got to be okay putting the cheese in the trap, even though you're hungry for cheese. There's meat coming behind the cheese, but
Right.
if you just, if you, yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Of course.
Oh,
We're gonna need a little
good.
speed though for sure, just because I'm close to half my time, which is fine. It's not that bad. The game is all busted up early, so.
I'm gonna call Varys, please pull Varys out.
Okay, he wants me to move a bishop. In case you're not familiar with what a Varys is. It's a bit trickier, for sure. I think you'd probably just look at something like that. Oh, you know what? I should move my camera. Thank you for the suggestion.
Yeah, I'm starting. You know, this is good. I'm starting to learn. You know, I got my players out on the ice. I'm starting to learn who likes to put the biscuit in the basket and who likes to play on the other side of the blue line and lay down in front of the shots and take it right in the rib cage.
You're learning a little bit about the way I like to play. Historically, I really enjoy making the mathematically best move.
I would say that more of just like lying down and waiting for the game to come to you, as opposed to causing mass chaos and destruction, which is how I like to play chess.
Yeah, I have a feeling that you were maybe looking for this move right here, which and if that's the case, I do not like it. That's all I'm going to say about that, because I think that they would just do this.
Okay. That's good. So you had a solid week, Ticity. Did you play some Spelunky co-op yesterday?
I did, and honestly, it works awesome.
4-player, 2-player?
4-player. Me, Corey, Bear, and Rob played, and it worked amazingly. We should definitely do it on Gex.
Oh, for sure.
It's a natural fit.
Okay, now you gotta think about this play. We're okay giving up a pawn. Okay with that. Or do we have to? Because then we give up the pawn. Just hear me out. We take the pawn here. Then they take our Cersei. But it's a Cersei for Cersei. But I think that's what we're trying to do here. So I think what we do is hit him with a horse.
Okay, I think I see exactly what your intention is. And I think that was a pretty good move, actually.
I mean, me too.
Was it what you were going for?
No, not at all, but it looks better. All right, we're good. We're right on pace for clock. So let's start talking about our next cue.
Yeah.
We expect them to move. Yep, that's perfect. Now we get aggressive here. More horse.
More horse.
Can I walk that back? Okay. That's okay. I called the play. I wanted to bring it back in, and that's a good move. You saved us there. Okay, horse.
Glunk.
So you got to see it opens things up for Varys, which is our next move, barring any drastic changes.
Right.
A drastic change. I think we go horse.
Okay.
Interesting. Sometimes the player teaches the coach.
I think maybe you were thinking of like that, which is not necessarily bad. I'll just explain to my chat. I can't like draw on my board right now for some reason, but I don't want to do this. Like, yeah, sure, maybe he'll leave this open somehow, but probably not. I don't want him to get a free move to stack this over here, and he puts like so much pressure on this square that, I'm just gonna die. So instead, I thought we did this to get a little extra heat on this square.
Personally, I wouldn't give up it. Just give Cersei a crossbow shot at the mountain, but it's okay.
Who's the mountain is the horse? Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Well, it's not a free shot because we had another mountain covering the mountain.
I see. All right, so you got to think Cersei's gonna take her shot, and we're okay putting Varys on the line. So let's move a horse.
That's a delightful move. Oh, the other knight is the hound. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. that. I'm gonna give a green light on that one. That was a heavy green.
Okay. This is what you like to call a no-brainer. Get Cersei out of harm's way, please. However you see fit.
So I'll move the queen.
Yes, sorry, Cersei. Now the question is, where do you move her?
Well, let's just assume that this is pretty much toasted to begin with. Let's at least defend this spot right here.
Just worried about when they move their mountain, Varys is exposed, and then Joffrey is really exposed. So we really gotta think about that. Oh, and I just noticed they have Jaime Lannister staring down too.
Right, which is okay. So Jaime Lannister is the rook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just saw that. That's something we gotta think about.
Yeah, like the way maybe I need to hit this gear for a second. I'm just gonna turn off my screen region just in case it's like, hey, here's your IP. Damn, I meant to tell this story actually. So I don't have my Xbox hooked up for streaming, but I went to play my Xbox the other day. The first screen it popped up as soon as I started the started the console up was like, hey, you haven't signed in a while. Is this still your phone number? And it wasn't even like last 4 digits. It was just like plain text phone number on the screen. And I was like, thank God I don't stream from this thing.
Pawn me.
Can you imagine?
No. Can you imagine though? Hear me out. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Okay. I guess Joffrey. Can I? Oh, jeez, it's not stopping. Ferris. All right, sorry, we got a dial here.
Yeah, we only got a minute 38 too, so.
Okay. I'm gonna pre-jack your next move here, so we gotta think what they're gonna do. So Cersei's staying put, I can promise you that. So they're gonna bring some additional heat. Probably they're gonna bring their knight and double check you. Or Jaime Lannister, and it could be over very soon. So we gotta start defending that a little bit here.
You can't see my lines, right?
No.
Okay.
Chat, when we can do this. That's the move we want, but it's gonna take a minute to get there. And really, they're really thinking this move out, huh?
It looks pretty bad for us. There's no doubt about that.
I'm gonna turn on the evaluation. Oh, we're 50 evaluation.
What does it
Oh,
say on the bar on the left side?
it's like probably 25% we can win.
No, what's the point? It should be like negative something right now.
Um, negative 209. What does that mean?
2.09.
Yeah,
That's not that bad actually.
gotta trust the process.
That's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
And we can't castle because you already moved from E, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Rare double castle. Dude, you know what we could do? We could drain the clock here.
We could try to drain the clock.
Okay. We're expecting that. Can't move the Varus because that puts us in trouble town. We got it. I think we only have one move. Let me double check. The only move I see is Kingicity. Yeah. King me. Okay, now we got a little breathing room here. Okay. Gotta get aggressive. Hear me out.
110 on the clock.
Varus.
Okay. Just give me a moment. Okay, Varus. I see what you want. Maybe something. There is none of it's really. I don't really love Varus here. Just for the record.
Move. That's okay.
Where did you want Varus to go?
I wanted Varus to go to 6A or 6H. All right. Here we go.
Oh, okay. I see. We got 30 seconds.
Give me queen. Okay, give me give me queen.
Sorry, that was the only legal
Okay, yeah.
moves. Okay.
All right.
Let's swap. That could have been worse. Like,
Yeah.
let's see. I'm just looking at the analysis here.
Chad,
Takes a second to run through the cloud.
Yeah. Chad, if you're challenging me, the lower your ELO, the more likely I'm going to accept it.
Let me know once you're in a game, and I'll spectate. In the meantime, I'm gonna take a look at the graph here, see where it all went wrong.
Okay, Ben Harvey, you got an 1800 ELO. Get in the back of the line there, but JV's 5. You know what? Oh, it went by too fast.
Dude, this wasn't too bad. We were up by almost a rook at one point, according to the computer.
I am in a game.
Okay. I should be there. Are you the white pieces or the black pieces?
White, but how do I turn off ranked?
Well, if you're in a game.
Yeah, let me...
Okay. You need the instructions?
Yeah.
So you're not in a game right now.
No, I just yeeted it.
Okay, so you're gonna go play, and then custom challenge, and then you're just gonna. There should be a button that like makes it unrated right in there.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, we're up.
Okay, I will find you. So we're 1-1. That's not too bad. Okay, you should move a pawn.
Okay, moving pawn is city.
You should move a pawn.
Okay.
You should move a knight.
Like it. This is more, I like speed. No, we're just, you say a piece, we're moving. There is no thinking, we're just moving. All right. Yo, if I change my layout, okay, here we go.
You should move a knight.
A yellow light?
Probably hit that with a yellow, yeah.
Okay.
It's not a catastrophe. You should move a pawn.
Okay. Call me the stack master.
Probably hit that with another yellow. Again, not a catastrophe, but
Okay. I don't mind trading. I'll trade. Because then, if he doesn't take, then we take, and then we double take, and we're all on the take. Okay, I didn't see that one coming.
I would move a knight.
Okay.
Probably hit that with the red.
Why? It's not going to get taken.
Is that your criteria for whether or not a move is good?
My criteria is, does it apply aggression? If so, it cannot be a red light.
I would say, honestly, your knight in its previous position had more aggression than your knight in its current position.
See, I define aggression as north of 5.
I was gonna say, is
possible.
it define aggression as is it past the midpoint of the I would this is, I would move a knight. Let's
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I think that's as green as it gets here.
Okay. Irish Spring green.
And I have a feeling you're probably gonna like what I'm gonna say next too.
Yeah. Okay. We're a little bit pace picante behind a little bit, but that's okay. It's not about pace, it's about getting the W. Just a heads up on our live timer, Ryan Gary, we're approaching the 43-minute mark.
Yeah. Okay. That was honestly that was my blunder. That was the move I wanted you to make, and they countered it. You should move a bishop. Green light.
What did you think of the Game Awards?
I thought this year's was actually pretty bad. You should move a knight.
By what criteria did you say it wasn't very enjoyable? Oh, the move is there, baby. What is that? What is this move actually called in chess? Because it's my favorite move.
Oh, you would call it a fork.
Oh, fork. Yeah. By what criteria did you not necessarily enjoy the?
I didn't think the announcements were like particularly strong. For one, basically no Elden Ring. And then, like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like an award show to me anymore. The awards are like 2%, and the rest is, world premiere.
Yeah.
Like, the best indie game takes like 4 seconds, and then they're like, here's like a 20-minute interview with the guy making the game inspired by Dead Space, and you're like, come on, man. So I'm not gonna lie, it's not like an amazing position here. I would probably move a pawn.
Leaving a check on the table. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, check is like not actually that good.
Last time I checked, check is part of checkmate. But a pawn. You say pawn. You say how far. Okay. Yeah, I mean, any games tickle your fancy at all?
I think like the Left 4 Dead style one called Back to Blood. I thought that was like kind of interesting for sure. It's not really
Mhm.
my genre, but and then apart from that, I actually really like It Takes Two, the game from the guy who made
Oh yeah.
A Way Out. I think
Yeah.
they make really fun and creative two-player co-op games. So if I had to bet on like back or on which one I think is going to be the best out of every game that was announced there, I think it's going to be that one.
What about can you explain to me one thing about that game? The designer had mocap on,
Yes.
but I couldn't figure out where the mocap in the game may have entered the equation.
I believe he was the book.
Hmm.
I believe he
How
was
come
the book.
okay.
Oh yeah, Endless Dungeon as well. I think it's kind of a sleeper trailer for anybody who didn't play the originals, but it's like that game is awesome.
What's Endless Dungeon?
It's it's a roguelite like wave defense sort of game, but the
Hmm.
new one looks almost more like an action RPG. Um, but yeah, the first one that came out there was a ton of fun. Dude, I don't know what the hell we're gonna do here.
I do have to say, I was watching. I was like, oh, let me watch 5 minutes of Ryan doing the video game awards. I ended up watching 45 minutes and
Hey.
lost my mind during the Eddie Vedder bits.
So here I would no, I never mind. Uh,
You're the coach, coach.
I know this is not a great position.
You're the coach.
I know I've said that before. I think maybe I would move a bishop. What I definitely would not do, this is for chance purposes, is I definitely would not do this, and then that happens, and then what do I do?
Hmm. We go for broke here, put the pressure. We know what they're gonna do. We got no defense there. Or we play the long con, starring James.
That's actually a green light. That's an unbelievable green light.
Now we get Cersei. Cersei draws out the dagger out of her back pocket. She's not. She has not been poked yet, but she's got it out. I didn't know Eddie Vedder made that song in the game. Did you play Last of Us 2?
No, it's just not my game, you know? I would move your knight, for sure.
Hmm.
That was the other, like, I guess the number one thing that bothered me, apart from the fact that it was way more about the marketing than the actual awards, which is fine, by the way. But it's like, don't market it as like it's the Oscars of, video games. But the other thing that bothered me was the fact that like 9 of the categories ended up with the exact same nominees and winner.
Yeah, the thing about the Game Awards that got me was like what you said. I don't mind. I like the reveals. I think that's fun. But, there's like the awards were like, hey, best this game. And back,
Yeah.
I'd never seen anything like that. Especially when it's like the indie stuff. I was like, man, that like you got a shot to give them some exposure for people that may never see some of those games, and kind of swept it, but I understand. Someone's got to pay the bills, and it's
You should move your knights.
kid, you're gonna leave that open for us? Are you kidding me? That's a little checkmate checkticity.
Green light, for sure.
Now the reins of Castamere start to play just a little bit. Donkey, 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 donkey.
When I said green light, what I meant is yellow light. But that's okay. It's still good.
I mean, we're aggressive. Aggression breeds good wood.
Okay. Time's getting a little precious here. I would move your knight again.
Okay. Donkey, 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 donkey.
Green.
Oh, baby. All of a sudden, the hound's a little bit angry. His face is charred and he's hunting down Arya. Oh, baby. And you know what? Queen, what's the Aaron Queen? The Sky Queen? What's her name?
It's a great question.
Queen of the Vale, who the first Littlefinger
Gotta
love.
make the bad man fly. I would move a pawn. Say that's a green. We'll hit that with the green.
I just don't like where they're moving their knight next. I don't like that, but you don't have to like it.
My personal take on that is you should not concern yourself with it. Dude, this is it's my specialty now. I would move your queen.
I don't like giving up Cersei.
Yeah, that's a really good move, Chad, except for, when they do that. Did you already make your move?
Yeah.
Okay, it all happened so fast. Okay. I would move a bishop. And you... Oh, my God. I got to turn off these pre-moves or something. I would move a bishop. Give that a green light.
Okay. I thought that might have been a yellow. Or maybe even a red.
And then I expect... No guarantees yet. I expect you will be moving a bishop again. Nix that for a second.
Permission to request a potential rule change in this Gex challenge.
Okay.
After this move.
Okay. You should, because time's getting a little spicy. You should move. You should move a bishop.
Permission to change the game to 5-minute timers.
If you want to, yeah, because we're gonna need to fit in more games.
Yeah.
You should move a pawn.
Okay.
You should move a knight.
Okay. Not there, though. All right. Got a $149 to the Mars Volta on our side. He's got 350.
You should move a knight. Great move.
Thank you.
So I gotta be mighty quick.
Yeah, we gotta be a little sweaty here. I'm with you. Let's sweat it up. You need to open up. We gotta open up get that white pawn off the brown square.
You should move a pawn. Great. You should move a bishop.
Okay, this is the hard one.
Great move.
Check. $120 to Mars Volta.
Great move. Now, I've already got the next two moves lined up.
Okay.
Just in case. I got two contingencies. You should move a bishop. Great move. Great move.
The only thing almost as good as a fork is a spoon, and you're stuck in the corner and you can't eat. That's the spoon right there.
You should move a bishop.
$59 seconds to Mars Volt. I'm gonna start moving faster, so just know there's gonna be a little bit of negligence in my move.
Totally fine. Totally fine. You should move your bishop.
Trust falling with strangers.
You should move your king. Great move. Great move.
Oh, Jamie Lannister gets the gold handout.
You should move your rook. You should take. Sorry. You should move your rook.
No, we have.
You should move your rook. Move your rook. Move your rook.
Okay. We have Jamie Lannister, the Hound, and Varys all looking down the eyes at Bran.
Rook.
I move it there, he can take it.
You move a rook. Just you got time. You know, no time. You got no time. You gotta move rook.
He's gonna take it.
Rook.
That's BM.
You have a standing order for rook. Oh my god. You have another rook.
Well, it's a draw.
You had a second rook.
Oh.
All right, Dan. I'm accepting my challenge. All right.
Okay, yeah, I'm coming over.
Okay, that was close though. All right, I'm in the game against Pollo Uno.
Okay.
ELO 400. It's auto aborting in 10 seconds.
Pawn.
Okay. It's 5-minute timer as well.
Okay. I gotta open up the messenger.
I got 13 seconds.
Pawn. Oh, this is 400 ELO. This is taking candy from a baby. Give me a Cersei. Like it. Okay, give me another Cersei. Oh, baby! Things you love to see.org.net. Cersei gets behind enemy lines this early. Pollo Uno. Cersei? What? That's a good move.
Thank you.
Cersei had a couple tricks up her sleeve I didn't know about. I think we Cersei again. Oh. Okay. I think we're good on we're not good on our Cersei. Get her out of there. Move Cersei. It's wide open. Cersei.
You know, I'm comfortable with this. It's done its damage.
Give me a Hound. Nice. That's green light. That's big green. That's big green energy right there. Give me Pawn. Come on. You're not taking Cersei from us like that. Chicken one. I gotta think we have the upper hand right now. I think we're. I know we got 2 pawns to 1. Yeah. Something worth noting there. Let's go. Let's go knight. Like it? Give me knighticity. I like where we're at right now.
It's a tactical game. It's a very tactical game right here.
And nothing of value is threatened right now. Give me knight.
Okay, I gotta run this one through the old processor for a minute.
Okay.
I think we'll do that.
Give me pawn. Oh baby, I like what you're putting down right now.
Thank you.
Give me Cersei. Highly aggressive Cersei. Yes. Yes. Oh baby. No matter what, you're losing something, big guy.
Well,
oh, but you've unleashed Cersei. That's a good move. Give me Cersei. Love it. Love it. Love it. You just
heavy green.
yeah, just frothing at seeing Varys unprotected. The spider. Cersei. Oh, I love it. Oh. I love it. Look, we don't have a fork in the road, but we're certain the next move is looking mighty Triforce like. I will say that. Oh, that's a good move. Give me more Cersei.
Okay, just thinking this one over for a sec.
Yep. Okay. Love it. Love it. That's some good wood. Give me Cersei. He could not have liked that. He could not have liked it.
Oh, baby.
You isolate the hound. Does not do well in isolation.
Some
Okay, no, this
very strong potential tactical gameplay incoming.
okay. Now we don't want to juice Cersei too much here. She's in good space. I tend to like a little move they call Varys's twin brother. Oh,
That one tickles your fancy.
oh, that's good wood, right? Okay, now let's think here. So he's pretty much boxed in there. How can we finish the box?
We got a minute 50. We have a time
Okay.
advantage, to be fair, but
Okay. I think we bring out another move the king, please. Oh baby. The troops are mounting.
I feel very in sync right now. I
Yeah.
feel very much like we're drift compatible right now.
Okay, give me move Cersei out of harm's way.
I know I don't have a ton of time, but this is a thinking man's move for sure.
Like it. He may have made it easier on us right there. Okay, swap pawn. Dunky dunk. Dunky 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 dunk. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's not over.
Yeah,
It's never over.
Getting fast.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay, 2 minutes to the Mars Volta. Give me rook. Love it. In synchronicity. Okay. That messes with us a little bit here. That's okay though.
Give me anything.
Give me bishop. We can't lose this bishop
Again?
Oh, daddy. Yes. Rook. Rook. Shoot. Rook.
Oh, baby.
Oh!
Two in the books. Two in the books.
Nicely done. Okay, nicely done. I'm gonna switch to a 5-minute game. So we have 2 wins. We need 3 more.
3 more. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So nicely done. I was just calling random stuff out there. Yeah.
It was a hot game a little bit at the end for sure. Oh, don't look at the graph. Oh man, that's good.
All right, so we go game. I need to go to custom here. Play 5 minutes. Okay.
How are we choosing opponents? Essentially the lowest ELO that challenges us.
If I see any crossover names, should we go up against a diamond? No, let's go elephant hat. There we go.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
I'm in pawn.
Okay, pawnicity. Okay, we're at the 107
Knight.
mark. Okay, good. Okay.
Knight. Knight. Pawn. I think it's a green.
Okay.
I'm not against it. it's a little
Yes,
strange.
pawn
but,
hunting.
Let's do bishop.
Okay.
Love a symmetrical game like this.
Bishop. So if he's going to take that, let's get some mileage out of it.
Ah, yes, the classic Petrov's defense, classical pulse and attack. Give that a green.
Sometimes you don't have to cross the wall. You just got to get him close to the wall.
We'll say knight.
Okay. Very little threaticity there. That's a good cornerstone of our offense right there. No one's going to threaten him.
We'll do another bishop.
You're not going to give it to me. Bishop, okay.
You don't want to be given it yet. I promise you that.
Another bishop.
We'll say bishop. We'll say knight.
That's called the old-fashioned forkicity.
Gonna give that one a red.
What? It can't be harmed. Oh.
We're gonna say knight.
You can't if the fork shape is there, I'm taking.
I know,
but
I would. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll do bishop. Now that the other knight and bishop are gone, finally you will be forced to move the pieces I want you to move.
Okay.
It's called the next level strategy. There's a general rule in chess, which is if you have a fork with your knight and one of the pieces that you have forked is a knight, that's not good.
All right, elephant hat, 400 ELO from the Netherlands. Let's go.
We're gonna start to do a little time gambit as well. We're gonna start to, because we have a material disadvantage, we're gonna start getting a time advantage. We're gonna do king. Knight.
Oh, baby.
Absolutely beautiful position for that knight.
Hey, we missed the fork, but maybe we'll get a spoon here. All right.
We are going to do pawn.
Okay. If I were a pawn, where would I like to? Yellow?
Probably we'd hit that with, let's call it a yellow, sure.
Okay.
But it's a yellow that has a greenish trend to it.
So Evan talked to you a little bit about Spelunkyicity. Where are you at in your Spelunky journey?
I'm still trying to shoot the golden egg. You should move knight here.
But no fork. But we'll take this.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful move.
Now, I see a fork on the table. It's very tasty. Now, a couple things have to fall our way. But there is some nice...
It's starting to get trickier, but I'm starting to like our position. You should move a... It's a touch hot, but I think that's how we win here. Let's get weird. You should move a bishop.
Okay. Do we want the spice or do we want the nice? There's no point in trading.
We'll call it a yellow for now, but it's not necessarily a bad yellow. Okay, this is a thinking move. That's for certain. You should move your knight.
Okay. I think where the most mileage is. Yeah, bishop. We could take the bishop, but then we get no mileage. We could take the pawn. We force his king. This house we get aggressive.
Greenish, the greenest light of all time. Next move, you will be moving a pawn.
Okay.
Unless I go.
Okay. Because I'm gonna pre-jack the move here. Elephant head. Okay, so we lost a little bit of the pace picante here.
You'll move a pawn.
Donkey, donkey, donkey.
Next
Okay.
move, it gets okay. Next move, you're gonna move your queen.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
We're gonna stick with that line.
Okay. I
Yeah,
moved.
that was what I was concerned about. But next move, you're gonna move your bishop. That's correct. Even though this is actually bad, it's my blunder. Now you're going to move your queen, and we're going to start moving very fast. Correct. The green is slight.
Oh,
Move your queen.
I know what you think. I'm not gonna let it happen. I wasn't expecting that move right there. So that's not what I wanted to do.
That's okay.
That's okay. The move I wanted is what I thought I was galaxy braining it.
It's still
and
good.
not doing the move.
You know, you still got some material out of it.
Final Fantasy 7 material. What do we got here?
Move a rook.
Okay.
Quickly.
I want to give it up.
I can't say, but
Okay.
move your queen.
Got 20 seconds to the Mars Volta.
You should move much faster. Probably at least 10 times faster.
Okay. Give me the next pre-jack.
Queen. Rook. Rook, it will be next.
Okay.
Sure, yeah, it's good.
I had to move. Got 2 seconds. Give me the next pre-jack.
It's he has mate.
He doesn't have mate. All right. So we got to rally up. Good game.
Good game. Okay, let's do. Oh my God, it's Funky Kong. The challenges are coming in too hot.
I thought we could have won that one for sure. I went too slow.
Okay, let's crank it up a little. Here we go. All right, I'm in a game, Dan. I wanted it to be known I did not choose the lowest elo.
Okay. I'm the same way. I'll choose like the second lowest elo just for a little bit of pride. All right, incorrect 11. We gotta get some games. Give me a pawn.
I tried to do the Funky Kong challenge, by the way, but it got pushed out of my
Knight.
queue.
Knight. What's Funky Kong?
You know, the Twitter account that sends me all the Funky Kong memes.
I don't know what that is.
It's from
bishop or pawn. What's Funky Kong?
It's Donkey Kong's friend. He's funky.
Knight. I like it. Sometimes getting both a hound. Give me pawn. Like it a lot. I like it. Sometimes you make knight me. Kira Knightley.
Oh.
Sometimes the players make it easy on the coach.
It's a much more traditional position than I'm used to seeing in this game.
Okay. Let's checkmate. I mean checkicity. Give me bishop. It's pretty much in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, so.
His Varus is in trouble.
I would disagree with that, but
Wow, he's gonna give up the bishop, please.
Oh, is that was the move?
Yeah. Okay. Give me it's time to apply pressure. Give me a little queenicity. Love it. So we got 2 wins. This is almost, it's not a must win, but it's helpful. Queen. You don't give us free horses.
Give that a hefty green light.
Yeah, great move there. Okay. Let's go. Let's get some troops out here. Let's go give me some pawnicity. Like it. All right, so good. We're ahead of the pace picante right now. Let's
It's the Van Geet opening.
okay with that. See if we have any other outs. Move Cersei. Sacrificer.
We're up material. I think it's okay.
Okay. Did you like what's that girl's name in Final Fantasy VII? Tifa?
Tifa Lockhart.
Yeah. What was your thoughts on, and if you had to rank
What's your thoughts on what I should move?
It's not our move.
It's our move.
Oh, Knight. And then rank the top 3 characters in Final Fantasy VII, original, not the remake.
Top characters Final Fantasy VII. You got to talk about number 1, Red 13. Absolutely.
Who's Red 13?
He's a red dog you rescue from Shinra Tower that lives in Cosmo Canyon.
Okay. Let's go Rook. Okay, so that he's in the top 3. Who else?
Kate Sith for sure. Kate Sith is a okay, I'll await my next move eagerly.
Let's go Knight. Is Kate Sith the real? Are you danglishing the characters? Or
No, it's a real name. It's a real name. And it's a robot that's piloted by a member of the Shinra Corporation.
Rook me, Daddy.
And then
Nice.
we'll also say Vincent, who is a vampire who has been afflicted with Mako poisoning.
I'm not sure you could have picked 3 more less obscure characters in Final Fantasy VII. Let's go. Rook is in good shape. Let's go Bishop. Apply some pressure. Oh, baby.
Oh, he likes it.
Better. Yeah. Okay. The more we have north of the icy tower, the better. Let's Rook.
I hate to be this guy. It's a truly terrible move from our opponent, for sure.
I thought that was a bad move from you. Give me Knight. Okay. More pressure. Yeah, when I don't know what to do, I apply pressure. All right, let's go. Bishop. Excuse me, not bishop. Pawn.
I adhere to the rules of the game.
Not listening to your coach.
You say bishop first, I go bishop.
Horse.
It's your favorite
Checkmate.
move. It's your favorite move, Daniel.
more of a tuning fork. I like it a little bit wider and straight
What are
north
you
and
it's the same size every time.
no, that's on an angle. Give me knight. Wouldn't have been my knight choice.
What are you insane?
You could have got a free pawn.
Okay, let's go fast. Let's go.
Let's go pawn. Pawn. Like it. Let's set the trap. Set it. Pawn. Trap is still set. Okay, good. Give me another pawn. This is all just cannon fodder. They don't know what they don't know. Got a buck 04 to the Mars Volta, just a heads up. But take it. Take it.
It's not my turn.
No, I'm talking it.
Oh, okay,
incorrect.
okay.
What's he gonna do?
Okay, we're gonna go real fast.
Okay, give me rook ticity. Okay, pawn. Now this is where you let your ball players be ball players. All right, give me bishop. You put them in a position to score and they shoot on their own net. Give me rook. He had the bishop block on.
What are you talking about?
A3 was wide open for the take, and you cut off the northeast corner.
There's nothing on A3.
I know it's about positioning. Give me rook. Give me rook. Give me rook. Shoot. Boxed us. Give me bishop. Give me
Faster.
rook. Yeah. Okay. Rook. 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 Oh baby, now we box him. Rook. You got rook. Just keep rooking it. Rook green.
I don't even have a rook anymore. You have no idea how many. We were probably up by, I would say, 15 points in that game.
That's a new soundboard for the rest of the year.
We were at this point in the game, we were up by 23.5 points.
But I just needed to sprinkle in some more bishop in there. All right. Dude, that is gold, man. That's good content. That is good content. All right.
Oh man, that was something. That was something for sure.
All right, let's go.
I was listening when you said, you were like, when I took the rook with the knight, and you're like, not what I would have done. I was like, what? All right, you should move a pawn.
Okay.
You should move a knight.
Okay.
Nah.
All right, we can do this.
He likes
we
the Petrov's defense.
Yeah.
You should move a knight.
Okay. Oh man. All right.
You should move a knight.
What? I'm laughing. What?
So it's okay. You should move a knight.
Oh my God. I don't have a rook anymore. Oh.
That was good. That was good. You
Oh,
should
baby, come on.
move a no,
Give me
no,
it.
no,
Give
no,
me the Varus.
no, no, no.
Give me the Varus.
You should move a pawn.
Hi, Varus. Pawnicity. Okay. Cersei.
You don't get to say what you want me to move. You should move your bishop.
Okay. I like it. I see where you're going with it.
The more commas you get after your opening, the less normal it is. That's for sure. You should move your bishop. No, hold on. Well, you should move your bishop. You should move your king.
Okay. Oh, dude, my stomach still hurts. All right, let's go.
You should move your rook. Love it.
Like it?
Absolutely love it.
Oh, gee.
I didn't see it at all. You should move your rook. You should move your rook.
Okay.
You should move your queen.
Okay.
Greenest of green lights.
Sometimes I know it's the knight's job, or excuse me, the Kingsguard job to protect Cersei, but sometimes Cersei protects the Kingsguard. All right. I like that. That gets us in battle shape right here. Let me. Oh, can't take.
Just studying it.
Okay.
You should move. You should move a pawn.
Got to open up some commerce here. A little trade for a trade.
Just a mere gambit. You should move. And I want you to think about this one.
Okay.
You should move your queen.
Okay. Okay. By saying that, you're also saying do not leave Jaime Lannister out on an island. But hear me out. Send in the hounds.
It's probably the reddest light you could possibly muster.
Oh, no. Oh, give me Cersei. Give me Cersei. This is what I anticipated. Give me Cersei. Give me Cersei. Give me Cersei.
Okay, move the queen.
That's what we wanted, baby.
This continues to be an incredibly red light.
I didn't see it. Oh.
Okay, so you're gonna move bishop. No, you got it.
All right.
You should move a knight.
Okay. Gotta remember, it's never over.
It's not
Never
anytime you're in a 5-minute game, it's not over. You should move a rook.
Okay. Okay.
Give that a green. You're not gonna like this. You should move a pawn.
You're right. I don't like it, but there's a reason why. I don't understand what pawn you'd want me to move. However, let's try to just think about this. I literally do not like it, but you know what? I'll let my play send the message.
Okay, you should move a rook. You should move your knight. That's a pretty massive blunder from them. There's a chance we might be able to get back into it. 44 seconds, though. We got to move like instantaneously.
Okay. Give me a pre-jack move.
It's hard to tell.
Okay.
It'll probably be pawn.
Okay.
Let's do pawn.
Okay. You got a pre-jack?
Let's get a bishop. You can't always pre-jack.
Okay. I'm going to move quick here, so
Well, that remains to be seen. Bishop.
okay.
Yeah, bishop. It's...
Shoot. Let me undo it.
Pawn. You have a standing order to just move pawns for the rest of the game.
Okay.
Don't let me slow you down.
They got to win. Okay. Jerk.
That wasn't a pawn.
I was in. Oh. Okay. Okay. Re up.
All right. All right. I'll select the challenger.
Do we have is there a chance for a 3-minute game?
Oh my. Okay, I've accepted. I don't know. Just
Okay.
tell me the moves fast.
Okay, pawn.
I'm the black pieces.
Okay. You know, check that. Give me a knight when you get a chance to move it out.
You want me to move a knight here?
Knight. Pre-jack a pawn here.
Let's just,
Pawn.
we don't have to go that fast yet. We should wait to see what the opponent does on like move 3 before we pre-bake a defense.
I mean, that defense is not in my vernacular. Pawn. Knight. I'm okay with mirror strats.
Oh, look at that.
Give me bishop.
This is, by the way, for the record, this is fine. This is totally okay.
Oh, that's what I thought. Give me pawn. All right, I believe here. I believe. Let's see what kind of sauce we got. Give me pawn. Got to get him out of the way early. Give me Kira Knightley.
You want me to move a knight here?
Yeah. Nice. That's what I had drawn up there.
I'm glad. Because I was a little confused. We're winning on time, that's for sure.
We certainly are. Okay, so I want to take that. I'd say move bishop. Give me pawnicity. Oh no. Oh. Pawn. You're gonna like this move, I promise.
I would find that hard to believe right now.
You're gonna really like it. You're gonna love it.
What do I do if he moves his Cersei, though?
I'm not concerned about that. That's what I was concerned about. That you brought concern. Let's go with bishop. That's it. No, yeah, that's what I wanted. That's
I can see where you're going with this one.
Okay, give me king. No.
I refuse to castle. I refuse to castle into that nightmare. I will not.
All right. Give me rook.
I hate you so much right now. What do you mean? Give me rook.
That's not the rook I wanted.
I can't move this rook because it's protecting his pawn.
Forget the pawn.
What do you mean forget the pawn?
Are you gonna like this next one, knight? There, you've been waiting to make that one. I know you have, but you got to know why. You got to wait to strike with the viper, which is mountain metamorphosized into more knight. Wouldn't have been my move, but
this one's debatable for sure. But I prefer this.
Okay.
Sorry, the Discord cut out. I thought you said knight.
Yeah. Knight.
I'll give that a heavy green.
Okay. Okay. Knight. Love it. Pawn. Love it. All of a sudden, the tides of Castamere have swung back in our direction.
We are winning. We're
gonna love
winning
this next one
by a lot. I bet I am gonna love the next one. I bet I am.
Donkey, 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 queen. Donkey, yeah, baby. Okay. We've got good positioning there. Don't need to force it. I would like.
Oh,
excuse me. You idiot!
It was a misclick.
That was our whole plan.
Okay, it's okay. We're still up. It's
okay.
Easy win.
No, you took my.
I
easy
know
win.
it was a mistake. It was a mistake. We still got him.
Bishop.
We still got him.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you an idiot.
No, it was funny. It was genuine anger.
I mean, that was a Dan move, and I'm out here, you know, playing the best chess of my life. All right, give me a little new rookticity. That's not the rook I wanted.
Okay, so just to be clear, new rook is the rook that I already moved before. That's because you want me to step into your shoes on that one.
That's okay. We're fine either way. Rook me. Okay, now the Reigns of Castamere are playing. Okay, gotta think what he's trying to set up. Give me on. What happened on that queen play?
I missed
On. Okay. On. How do we get through here? We got to get one of these pawns through. On. Who's going to be the first to draw blood? Pawn. Oh, baby, we're going to milk them. Okay. We may win this one. Okay. Pawn.
Literally only have 2 moves with this, but that's fine.
That was a good one. That was a good one. A pawn. Love it. Rook. That's how you win. Rook. Rook. Pawn. That wouldn't have been my move.
That's
Pawn.
literally the only move.
Not true.
Was it not? Am I?
We could have moved pawn all the way up to get a queen.
Oh, a C pawn. Yeah. I see.
Okay. Good game. All right, we got 3 wins. We got 3 wins.
All right.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna move it down to 3 minutes. All right.
Okay.
So we got to really be on our game here.
You're the one who has to move faster.
I
know what you're getting.
I got 2 wins as a coach here. I think I got 2 wins as a coach.
Yes, and I have 2 wins as the person who moves the pieces.
Okay. How do we feel about Zenith? Zenith. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. I'm observing. Pawn.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
You want to go? Okay. Pawn. Knight will be next. Knight.
Love it.
Knight.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Oh.
We're gonna do bishop.
Okay. Bishop to C4 Icity. Ooh. That's an early check. We could maybe get an early steal here, kid.
Bishop.
Okay.
Bishop. You know what? I like it. I like it. Knight. Let's get a little crazy.
Yeah. That's how I play. You aggressive. This is you got your player in the position he wants to be. You had me at defense, put me at right wing here. All right, what do we got? Got him on the run here.
Let's do queen.
Okay. See your force in my hand, but okay.
Knight.
Okay. Let me post evaluate. Okay.
Knight.
Okay.
Next move will be knight. No. Yeah, you gotta.
I like it.
I don't. But it's not your fault, it's mine.
Okay.
Knight. Looks very familiar.
Oh, baby, I see the move. See the move. The fork is opening up in the northwest corner of Casterly Rock. Okay, can't do that.
Queen. I'm gonna say pawn. I'm gonna say bishop.
Okay. Okay. All right, we got a buck AC. I'm gonna start moving a lot faster.
Yeah. I'm gonna say king.
Not letting me.
Correct. Bishop.
Okay.
Rook. Green light on that. Green light on that.
Okay. I see what you're doing here.
Next move will be pawn.
Okay. Okay.
Green light.
Force the gambit. Make them make the choice. You pick up the scraps.
Pawn.
Okay. Very important one. So if I were trying to take one, I take high value targets.
King.
Okay. Green or yellow on that?
Give it a yellow.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not actually. That's a green. That's a green.
Okay. All right.
We would still do this 10 times out of 10 for the record.
Okay.
You'll just do pawn.
Yeah, I like it. I see the move. I trust starting to trust the coach because I see it.
Yeah, we're gonna go mega fast from this point onward. So
okay. Can you give me a little pre-jack?
Rook.
Okay.
Rook. Bishop.
Love it. We're gonna steal one here. We're gonna steal one here, kid. We're gonna steal one, kid. We're gonna steal it. We're gonna steal it. Move that horse, and then we're taking your Varus. Move it. Gonna give us the.
You're gonna use king.
Okay. Okay. Yellow, red.
That's green. That's green.
Okay.
Bishop.
Oh baby, we gotta start moving here, kid.
Rook.
Give me some moves.
Rook. Rook. Rook.
Shoot. All right, let's go. Load in.
Okay. All right, I have accepted a 3-minute challenge here.
Okay.
Against Tomas, who is apparently from North Korea.
Oh, pawn. He's been changing names and pictures. He's been trying to get in a game against me. All right. Knight. Knight. Pawn. Knight. It's okay. It's okay. We're still in this. We're still in this. Knight. Love it. That's the move we wanted there, kid. Take it or it gets taken. Pawn. Yeah. Now
here we go.
That's real gambit. Pawn. Yeah. All right.
Great pawn structure. Love the pawn structure.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's a little Cersei. You take it and you don't blink an eye. No. I see it now. Okay, okay. Cersei. Okay, good save. I love it. I love it. Okay, they're playing Cersei defense. Give me honesty. Would have been my move, but okay. You got double Cersei's out. That's dangerous. Okay, Cersei. Love it. Oh, baby, you let her behind enemy lines. Let's get it going here, kid. We got it. We got to steal a couple here. All right. I just want to make. Okay, we're in checkmate. Checkist. give me pawn. Okay. Called the heat. Cersei's gonna fall back and try to protect, but little do they know it's a little too late. They got one move to protect, but they want to do it fine. Their best move is to bring Cersei back. Tomas is listening to the stream right now. I know that. Give me nope. Cersei. Gotta get creative here though. Wouldn't have been my move, but that's okay. Wow. Cersei? That was a blunder.
He doesn't know.
Now this is how we win. Okay. Cersei. Love it. I know you.
No, I hate it. I hate it.
On.
This is not either of our strongest games. Let's put it that way.
I mean, it's pretty strong for me. I'm putting you in front of the net.
Taking the queen with the pawn.
I'm giving you one-timers. Give me bishop. Give me pawn. Give me pawn.
That time of the game, huh?
Give me bishop. It's a great move. Yeah. Now we got a little heat here. Go ahead. He's going to try and force. He's going to take the queen, take the pawn, and he's going to do that. Then we're going to do this.
We got a good time advantage for sure.
Okay, that's a good block. But you know what? If you're blocking, you're not aggressive. So let's go. Let's go. Pawn. Yeah, we're wavelength here. Wavelength. Okay, got him on the run. Give me pawnticity. Oh, you do now. Oh. Okay. Give me. Take that and try to get us in check. Let's go pawn again. Push him. Wouldn't have been my move, but I'll give that a yellow light.
You wouldn't have taken the free bishop?
Give me pawn. Okay, now it gets interesting.
Let's go faster.
Here.
Faster.
Bishop. Give me pawn. Love it. Rook. King. Pawn. Pawn.
Must be king. I'm in check.
Okay, yeah. What I meant. Yeah. If it's a force move, force it. Okay, keep that put. Give me pawn. King. It's your only move, right? No, bishop. Okay. Run it back.
Okay.
All right, so here's where we're at. So we're at the time limit. However, due to Gex rules, if we win, it's frag law. So this is a must-win game.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, all right.
All right, you're gonna move a pawn.
Okay.
You're gonna move a knight.
Okay. Are we 3-0 or
We
2-0?
gotta go faster. You gotta move a knight.
Okay.
We're not 3-0. We're like 3 and 3 and 8.
wins.
Yeah, we're like 3 and 8.
Okay.
You gotta move your knight. This looks quite familiar. You are going to move your bishop.
Okay.
You are going to move your queen.
Okay.
People they're hitting me with the what? I didn't move the bishop. I just told him to move it. This is
when a coach throws his player under the
this
bus.
is a resign and run it back. I mean, if we're playing for efficiency's sake, it's that simple.
You don't think we can win?
No.
Okay.
Moreover, I think if we're gonna win, we can.
Am I coaching or am I playing?
Yeah, you should coach. I have to be the hand, I think, if we're gonna win 2 games in a row. That's my take on it.
That's BM, but okay.
All right, Dan. I am in a game.
Okay. All right, here we go. Pawn. 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 Pawn.
I don't believe it.
Pawn.
The McLeod attack has worked again.
Pawn. Pawn.
You've lost your mind.
Pawn. Pawn.
He's fighting it like it's a real war.
Pawn.
Sorry.
Pawn.
I had a feeling I knew what was coming next.
Pawn. Wouldn't have been my move, but that's okay. Pawn. Wouldn't have been my move, but that's okay.
Well, pretty soon you're gonna have to pick a new piece.
Pawn. Queen. Rook. Queen.
I'm dying. This is so good, dude.
Queen.
Look at that.
Don't you tell me how to play chess.
Shall we one more?
It goes on the hand, right?
Yeah. For the win, you is the hand. I am stunned. I am stunned. Let's put it that way.
All right. Championship game, we go 5 minutes. All right. If we win this, we win Gex, we lose.
Fair enough.
All right. Look,
we'll go pawn first.
sometimes you got to be a little avant-garde with your strategy.
Yeah, it carries a certain value for surprise. We'll go knight.
Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna center a lot of pieces in the center board Ticity. I'm gonna keep them off the edges.
We will go pawn.
Okay.
We'll go bishop.
Okay. I like it. Aggression. That's how you win ball games.
We'll go bishop.
That yellow or green?
Probably a red, depending on. You go knight on that one.
That's what isn't that green?
You'll go.
Oh, we want to stay off the edges. Okay, I got you.
You'll go knight.
Okay.
There's some analysis to be done, I guess, is what I would say.
Okay.
Like if you want to be aggressive, you put him in check, but then from that you moved backwards one square for what? With the bishop.
To set up the trade.
Well, you could already have just traded with them. Anyway, you should move knight.
Okay. That's mini fork. Mini fork.
You'll move pawn.
I like it.
And you'll move knight. And pawn.
Okay. And we're starting to vibe here a little bit.
You know, I don't hate it. I originally thought that was like horrible, but actually that might be completely fine.
We're right on pace.
I would do pawn.
Okay.
I would do pawn.
Okay. Vibing. Some good vibes.
I would do bishop.
Doesn't have one option for bishop, so I'm going to take that option.
I would do pawn.
Okay. Okay. I like it. I see it. I see it. It's opening up.
I would do queen.
Okay. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna attempt it. Out green?
Undefined at present.
Okay.
I would let me run this through the old processor. I would move king.
Gotta get that queen out of there.
I would probably resign.
Come on. It's
You move queen there. You move queen.
It's never over.
You would move rook.
No free queens for you, buddy. You gotta earn it. Never over. That knight is stun locked. Doesn't know what to do.
I would move your queen.
Okay. That's what you like to call check.
It's an extremely green light. Your next move, no matter what, will be, and I want you to be careful.
Okay.
It will be moving your rook.
Okay. If I know one thing, if you want me to move my rook, it's about protecting. Wait a second. So I got 2 rook moves. I got to decide quick. I either move rook up or rook over. If I move rook up, they can take it, but then we take it. But then he's got check. I think we go, if we stack them. I think we go rook up.
Green light. Very green.
All right. All right. We lost about a minute on that one, so the next moves have got to be easy.
I don't have that much control over that, unfortunately.
I anticipate queen to B2 here, right?
I can't.
No, he's gonna get toasted if he does that. He's got to get Cersei out.
Well, you got your minute back almost.
Okay. How you feeling? Where's confidence at right now? Okay.
Let's do move queen.
Okay. That isn't the move I would have made, but.
And let's thank God for that.
Where would he want me to move? I have no clue. Ryan's very defensive. He wants me to back.
I'm not
down.
very defensive. I'm just.
I don't have a ton of moves here. I stack them, and we lose. Literally have no move.
We have some time-based concerns for sure.
That's literally the worst move in the world. But that's okay.
That's fine. That's a green.
Okay.
And now we're gonna go insanely fast.
Okay. What do we? Just give me a couple. What you're thinking here?
You move rook.
Okay. Probably not what you had in mind, was it?
Not what I had in mind. It might not be the end of the world though. That's pretty bad though, admittedly.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you why don't you move king? I guess.
Okay.
I think that's actually the green, to be honest.
Okay.
And yeah, that's actually I think that's green as well. And you'll just move king.
Okay, we don't want to get double boxed here, right?
You got no time. You'll move king. Next move will probably be queen.
Okay.
Yeah, do queen. King.
Stalemate. Stalemate.
King. Oh, you can't. Yeah. You just got to do something. Do whatever you can do.
Free jack.
You just move pawns. Sure. I think you're mated, actually. If he just moves, yeah, it's just checkmate.
Oh, we got close, man. Hit me with some breakdown. Where did we go wrong, man? Oh, on the whole, on a macro level, not on a micro level.
We hung too many pieces for sure.
What does that mean?
Leaving pieces out in a position with nothing to defend them.
Do you think it went better than you thought, worse than you thought, or about what you thought?
I mean, probably worse than I thought.
Okay.
Oh, what the heck is that sound? That was which is fine. I don't know. It depends whether you wanted the honest answer or the dishonest.
No, I want
answer.
honest. I want honest. So you thought we could have won 5 games?
Yeah, I actually thought 5 was kind of on the lower end. I thought it was possible we could have done like 5 each.
Okay. Well, I gotta say, since we're speaking in honesty,
Yeah.
I felt very optimistic and then a good plainer level of teamwork until you said the only way we're gonna win is if you're the hand, and at that point, then I developed spiteful pawn strat.
Yeah, but then we won on the spiteful pawn strat.
Yeah, but that was strictly out of spite. So, but there's a penalty to be had. And I think this is a good time to maybe I can evaluate my chess play. Maybe you can do the same and see where you fell a little short. and that moves us to 2 and 3 overall in Gex territory.
Yeah, and we'll tweet out some embarrassing high school yearbook style stuff.
Yeah. All right, Ryan. Thanks for playing. It's end of the day. We take our W's like a champ, and we take our L's like a champ.